How have you been?
Really good. And I can't complain.
Yeah.
I got a new vehicle.
I know. I saw it this morning. It's really nice, Kevin.
Thank you.
Does it change your whole outlook on everything? Like, are you thinking about road trips now? Are you doing? Are you? I mean, we're kind of getting into the non-camping zone.
No, I'm looking forward to. I might be going fly fishing here in a couple
Oh,
weeks.
see, that's a cool rig for that.
Right. So, but
We should do a fly fishing video series. Not that I really have any experience in it. I'm more or less would just be asking you tips and tricks of fly fishing, frankly.
don't ask me.
Okay.
Fly fishing is fun and hard.
Hard. You never really get great at it, do you?
Yeah,
I mean, people do, but I mean, it takes like golf, right?
you
it's
have
like
to do
this
it.
one. It's
You
like
have
this
to do it all the
slow
time.
up curve.
But that's what I love about it. The challenge.
Yep.
In the water, the mountains.
The silence.
Oh,
The
the water
absence
just
of everything.
just sitting on a rock,
Yeah.
watching the water,
Yeah.
saying, "Where's that fishy at? Is he
I
there?"
don't call them fishies. You call them, really do? Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay, sorry.
We are in this new era where there's a lot of people doing video chatting, a lot of
Yeah.
meetings happening now, a lot of virtual conferences are doing video
Yeah, I
conferences.
get. That's a common email now that I'm getting, like a virtual conference.
Me
with
too.
The people that we
Yeah.
do business with.
So I would say the two big players right now, and this is obviously subjective, is Zoom and Microsoft Teams.
yeah, I would agree with you.
Is one better than the other?
I don't know that I would say if one is better than the other. I think it's actually two different animals altogether, in my opinion.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, you've got Teams, which is really more of a full collaboration type tool and software application. And Zoom is really just that for meetings, for
A quick meeting.
Right. For, they're always adding features, but, they're like a webinar, you can use Zoom for. So it's built around that kind of environment, where Teams is definitely built around the collaboration aspect of just your working, right? So, just like an example with Teams with me and you. We have a team channel for marketing and sales and these videos and topics. So we can pull up, share an Excel spreadsheet of topics that we might want to do for these videos.
That we've
right?
stored in the marketing
cloud.
group.
Right.
It's in the cloud.
It's in the cloud. So you're at your house, I'm at my house, or at work, or we're just connected internet-wise, and we're collaborating on something without even really having to talk to each
Well,
other.
and the cool thing about it,
So that's the collaboration aspect, right?
yeah, and yes, and I would say if I could add on to what you're saying here, correct me if I'm wrong. You're better at fly fishing. No?
I don't know.
Teams I see it as a complete workflow environment.
Yeah.
You literally can chat. You can do video chat. You can, there's file sharing. It's kind of like it's basically OneDrive and Zoom combined.
Correct.
And it also has the added functionality of you got your Microsoft Word, you got your Excel, you got your PowerPoint, all that stuff is in there. It really is a much more robust situation. The problem, I think, with Teams versus Zoom is a lot of people, the barrier to entry on Microsoft products, people get afraid of it sometimes. They're like, oh, I got to pay a subscription, I got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. They fear. I think if I'm thinking
You
about,
got to pay for a Zoom
oh, I know.
subscription.
I'm just saying. I think people get afraid of using Teams because they think that it's for like corporations or blah blah blah. It's not though. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I will say though that Zoom has its part too. Zoom could be just like a quick thing. It's free. Everybody knows about it.
Well, it depends on what kind of account you have.
Oh, that is true. And you're limited to 45 minutes, and you can only have a couple people.
I would spend the $20 a month for a Zoom account. I have one. We utilize Zoom, Teams all the time, but to me, I'm utilizing Teams with us and certain people, where Zoom, I'm scheduling meetings with clients or whatever, and it's through a Zoom account, because I don't need all the other stuff. I don't
Yeah,
need
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
shit, and I don't need them to see my files and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's
So it's a
really,
total separation, right? I mean, that's where Teams and Microsoft come together, and the integration of OneDrive and these apps. And you can, I mean, we haven't even touched on it, but I mean, Teams, you can add apps to it.
Yes.
To have
Extend the
everything in one
functionality.
spot, right?
Yeah.
So it becomes your collaboration portal with all these different functionalities, right? So that's where I think it's two different beasts.
Well, I mean, you kind of touched on it. I'll tell you my use case. So if a client, and I know specific companies that I work with prefer certain platforms.
Okay.
Some people are Zoom people.
No.
Some people are Teams people.
I don't have a problem with Zoom.
I mean, if we're chatting with anybody in our corporate company,
Right.
always Teams.
Right.
Right? If the CEO of our company does a presentation, he's never Zooming everybody.
Correct.
It's always a Teams thing.
Correct.
I mean, it just makes sense that way for the company.
Because we're in essentially the same house,
Exactly.
right? So why would you go
Yeah.
outside the house and start yelling inside from something else?
You wouldn't.
Right? I mean, that's kind of silly.
It would be, first of all, rude.
To your neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy vacuuming. So I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, what is better? What is better? What is better? What is better? I mean, I don't. It's like, was OneDrive better than Dropbox? Well, to some people.
Right.
I mean, it's not. So it really isn't.
We have a
Zoom is terrible,
OneDrive.
Teams
We
is
have
awesome.
that video,
I know we do. Kevin.
OneDrive versus Dropbox.
Oh, I know.
So check that out, guys.
Yeah, please do. But
The link will be below.
Yeah, it sure will. But I mean, it really is a subjective thing. It's however you use it, right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So anyway, all right. Hey guys, if you want to subscribe to this stuff, we're going to be doing this, a lot more. You'll like it.
Leave comments, please, and let us know what you guys think, and also if there's any topics that you want to hear. But we love just talking about the tech stuff.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Or fly fishing.
Oh.
Sometimes we don't even talk about tech. Is the odd thing here.
Well, sometimes we get into sales and marketing and fly fishing.
Or fly fishing.
Or the Wayback Machine.
Wayback Machine,
Yeah.
which is kind of tech, but
Yeah.
kind of not. Anyway, all right, guys,
guys.
have a good one.